Hello po, share ko lang po yung PMS portfolio na ginawa ko for this school year 2025-2026, yung Performance Management and Evaluation System. So, ang ginawa ko pong klase ng portfolio ay yung hindi yung kakatulad dati na per objective po ay per page. Kasi po, nakalagay po doon sa Guidelines on the Multi-Year Performance Management and Evaluation System for Teachers from school years 2025 to 2026 to 2027 to 2028, in-depth Memorandum Number 089 Series of 2025 na nilabas noong October 1, 2025. Sa number 68 po, nakalagay po doon that submission of physical portfolio is not required. So, hindi naman po siya required, pero kailangan pa rin po nating mag-ipon ng support para masuportahan yung mid-year and year-end assessment. So, ini-encourage pa rin na yung mga teachers ay magkaroon ng self-monitoring and maintain a personal record of accomplishment related to NCOYs. So, yung mga documents naman po na for COIs ay cross-cutting and targeting multiple objectives. So, yung may mga COIs naman po, dahil marami po itong objective na tina-target, pwedeng isa na lang po yung i-produce at hindi na kailangan mag-duplicate pa ng mga copies. So, ang ginawa ko po ay ganito. Ito po yung table of contents, CRA 1, Content Knowledge and Pedagogy, CRA 2, Learning Environment, CRA 3, Diversity of Learners, CRA 4, Curriculum and Planning, CRA 5, Assessment and Reporting, CRA 6, Personal Growth and Professional Development. Ang total po lahat ng ating objectives para sa PMS 2025-2026 ay 14 objectives po. Ginawa ko sa CRA 1 po, dahil lahat po ng objective 1, 2, and 3, ang means of verification lang niya ay COT, pinagsama ko na siya sa lahat sa isang page para po tipid. Dahil hindi naman po kailangan magpasa ng PMS portfolio. So, para po medyo tipid po yan. So, isang COT na lang po pinakita ko dahil pasok naman dito yung objectives 1, 2, and 3. Next po, sa CRA 2 na, so, yun, yung CRA 1 po magkakasama na kagad. CRA 2, meron pong dalawang objective doon na ang means of verification ay COT. That is objective 4 and objective 5. So, ayan, pinagsama ko na lang din po ulit. And then, for CRA 3, isa lang po yung objective under CRA 3, Diversity of Learners. So, binawa ko po, isang page ko lang din siya nilagay. And then, isang page po yung COT. Then, sa CRA 4, Curriculum and Planning, meron pong isang objective doon, objective number 7, na ang means of verification ay COT. Ito po yon. And then, hiniwalay ko yung NCOY under CRA 4 for Curriculum and Planning, that is objective 8. So, medyo iniba ko po yung design para alam ko na ito ay NCOY na siya or Non-Classroom Observable Indicator. Sa Objective 8 po, participated in collegial discussions that use teacher and learner feedback to enrich teaching practice. So, ang means of verification niya ay pwedeng LAC, attendance in LAC session, yung mga learning journal, and accomplishment report or means of LAC sessions. So, ang sample ko pong ilalagay dito na MOV for Objective 8 ay accomplishment report or means of LAC sections. Explain ko po isa-isa yung mga NCOY sa mga susunod ko pong video. Next naman po, for CRA 4 din, dahil ito ay COT ulit, Objective 9 and Objective 10, pinagsama ko na po siya ulit sa isang page. Then isang page na lang din po yung para sa COT. CRA 5 na po tayo, which is Objective 11, Assessment and Reporting. So, ang means of verification natin dito ay isa lang po or any one of the following: class record, test results and analysis, remedial intervention program plan, report on remedial and intervention program. Ang ilalagay ko pong MOB for this objective ay report on remedial and intervention program. Next po ay Objective 12 under CRA 5, Assessment and Reporting. Another NCOY po ito. So, communicated promptly and clearly the learner's needs, progress, and achievement to key stakeholders, including parents and guardians. So, ang means of verification po natin ay any of the following documents. Ang ilalagay ko po dito ay sample corrected test paper of a learner with the parent's signature. Then, CRA 6 po, personal growth and professional development, Objective 13. This is also an this is also a NCOI or non-classroom observable indicator. Ito po yung mga means of verification niya. Ang ilalagay ko po dito ay na MOBI lesson plan. Then, yung last po natin na Objective 14 for CRASIC, Personal Growth and Professional Development. So, ito yung mga certification from the ICT Coordinator, IPCRF Development Plan, Media Review Form, and dated IPCRF Development Plan from Phase 2. So, dito sa Objective 14, lahat po ito ay ilalagay ko. So, pinakauna lang po yung updated IPCRF Development Plan from Phase 2 na mailalagay ko pa po pagdating ng 4th quarter. And yun lamang po. Thank you!